I know almost everyone wants a high-performance gameplay. Pero syempre, hindi naman lahat ay willing to break the bank to have that flagship gaming experience. Dito na pumapasok yung bagong smartphone ng Infinix, which is the Infinix GT30 Pro. Dito talaga siya nagsa-stand out, which strikes an impressive balance between affordability and capability, making it a really compelling choice both for gamers and casual users. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So for today, the topic is a gaming phone, and hindi po siya isang flagship phone. Actually, it's just a budget mid-range device na pasok sa mga gamers and regular users na ayaw masyadong gumastos. Dahil alam naman natin pag tinawag na isang gaming phone, ang una talaga agad na pumapasok sa isip natin yung mga smartphone ng ROG. Pero ngayon mukhang hindi natin kailangan gumastos ng ganun kamahal. Alright, so this new Infinix GT30 Pro is bundled with a gaming kit. This gaming kit consists of a mag case and a mag case cooler. Isa siyang magnetic round cooler attachment that sits on the back of the phone. It powers through a Type-C port and should be easily compatible with other smartphones as well. Katulad sa iPhone, it has a MagSafe, or any other Android devices that has a case that also is capable of MagSafe. The cooler is actually light at 78 grams. Nagsasnap siya magnetically and doubles as a stand. At the same time, yung cooler also has an ample RGB lighting on its own. So, anong main purpose nito para dito sa bagong phone na Infinix GT30 Pro? Actually, for us to be able to use it, kailangan natin itong case na, again, kasama nga dito sa kit. Ang main purpose nito is obviously to keep the phone cool while charging wirelessly. And that's not something you see every day. Bukod sa Type-C cable na kasama dito sa box na to, may isa pa siyang Type-C to Type-C cable para actually mas mahaba to kaysa doon sa kasama. Which is good kasi mas madaling maglaro pag mahaba yung cable. And as you can see, the case has cutouts para naman kita nyo yung RGB lights ng smartphone mismo. At kahit ilagay natin yung mag-charge cooler, kita pa rin po yung RGB lights niya. Hindi siya natatakpan. Anyway, let's remove these accessories. Pag-usapan natin yung design ng phone. Without the accessories, the build is actually solid, at least for me. It's lightweight at 189 grams and the grip is fine. The unit I have is in Shadow Ash, pero from what I know, this is also available in white, or I think that's silver. Basta ganun yung kulay niya, and to me, that one is my favorite. Ang ganda ng kulay niya, and it's very rare I see a gaming phone that comes in white. But the real eye-catcher is the mechanical light waves. Meron siyang 20 plus lighting effects na nagre-respond to games, calls, and even music. Flashy? Yes, but if that's what you think, then you are probably not the target market of this phone. Anyway, ano pa ba yung mga hardware upgrades sa kanyang design? It is the inclusion of the capacitive left and right shoulder triggers. And again, this isn't something na typically makikita nyo on a smartphone at this price point. Itong triggers na to executes in game commands. With these triggers, guys, they are highly customizable. It lets you tune everything from sensitivity so that even yung mga lightest tap translate to an instant response. And speaking of the instant response, unahin nating pag-usapan how responsive this device is in terms of course, gameplay, since kiniklaim naman din ng brand na it's 120 FPS all day. This device is equipped with a MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Ultimate chipset. This chipset is not entirely new. Nakita na natin to sa iba pang mid-range phones. Pero all I can say is it is modern and usually put on a phone at this price point. For selected games, katulad po ng unang-una Mobile Legends Bang Bang, which made this phone the ultimate or the official tournament phone, and including Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile, naka-receive sila ng official certification for up to 120 FPS, making it reach a level of ultra-smooth responsiveness that competitive players will usually appreciate. And during our gameplay, we were able to get that full 120 FPS. And I think one of the key to that, kung bakit namin siya na-achieve, is because of this. It makes the overall thermal throttling minimal. At the same time, it is also because of the 3D vapor cloud chamber cooling. Now, for other gameplays, especially for longer gameplay like Genshin Impact, there are minor stutters. Occasionally, nagda-drop din yung frame niya sa max settings, pero again, it's not bad. Hindi lang siya perfect. But yes, it is noticeable but not game-breaking. Now, I did mention na meron tayong bagong triggers that really helps the overall gameplay. These GT triggers are a win. It is software customizable, so pwede nating i-map and i-scope them to any games that we want, like for example, PUBG, and so an immediate improvement in reaction speed. At the same time, pwede tayong mag-launch ng game by just long pressing the shoulder keys. No need to unlock, swipe, search, or even tap. All you need is just to press. Now, aside from these new triggers, isa sa nakatulong sa mas magandang gaming experience yung ganda ng display. I think this is also where things got really impressive. It has a 1.5K AMOLED panel that is also capable of 144 Hz. Colors really pop, and even the brightness can go as high as 1,500 at peak. Hindi sobrang taas ng peak brightness, pero yung visibility niya for outdoor usage is fine. We tried playing a lot of HDR trailers just to see kung gaano siya kaganda, and it is that good. At the same time, touch response is also sharp, which is usually dapat tinitignan natin to dahil importante siya sa isang gaming phone. So whether you are gaming or just doom scrolling, the experience is actually premium. Okay, now let's talk battery. Specs on paper, it's 5,500 mAh. In heavy sessions, napansin namin, especially when we were doing a gaming test, halos naka 6 hours kami off screen on time. And that's not bad. Charging is also flexible at 45 watts wired. Tapos, yung wireless naman niya is 30 watts. What's important to me, or at least for the price point, it's capable of bypass charging. Most of you guys already know what bypass charging is, pero to those who doesn't know yet, ibig sabihin nito, it sends power to the motherboard directly and not the battery, which helps to keep the thermals low, and of course, mas magamit pa natin yung battery niya long term. Now, cameras. I know cameras is probably less of your priority when buying a phone like this. And let's be honest, hindi ito yung unang-una yung tinitingnan or at least nire-reklamo sa isang smartphone. Pero para sa akin, importante pa rin siya dapat. For the hardware, it has a 108 megapixels para sa kanyang main shooter, tapos meron din tayong 8 megapixels for the ultra-wide. Tapos, hindi rin mawawala, front camera naman ay 13 megapixels. It's not really a terrible camera set. The daylight shots are decent. Yun lang talaga yung ultra-wide lens, hindi mo siya masyadong maaasahan. If you are a gamer, you probably wouldn't care about this. Pero kung medyo on the content creator side ka, of course, this matter. Pero to those who are curious sa software niya in terms of editing, like kunwari AI Studio, ano bang bago, since ito naman ang thing ng mga bagong mid-range phones ngayon, meron tayong tatlong option, which is AI Sharpness Plus, AI Eraser, and AI Extender. I wouldn't say it's 100% accurate, especially yung AI Extender. We tried this to almost 5 images, and halos dalawa lang doon yung okay or maayos yung naging output. And then for the AI Eraser, maayos naman siya, at least for the 5 photos we edited. Okay, so let's talk about the price point, tapos sagutin natin yung tanong kung worth it ba siya nung hype. Meron po tayong dalawang variants. We have the 16 gig plus 256 gig of storage, which is 13,999 pesos. Tapos meron din po tayong 24 gig of RAM plus a 512 gig of storage, which retails for 15,999 pesos. Tapos, meron pa siyang isang Gaming Master Edition. Iba yung kulay at design niya. Meron siyang dalawang variants and iba po yung price point niya doon sa una kong na-mention, which I will be putting here. Huwag kayong mag-alala, kahit ano doon, meron namang kasamang gaming kit. Now, to answer the question, is it really worth the hype? Dahil pinag-uusapan siya, at least for me, all over social media. Kung isa kang competitive mobile gamer tapos pang mid-range ang budget, yes, actually sobra pa to sa expectations na binigay ng Infinix GT30 Pro sa amin. Meron siyang high frame rate support, physical triggers, solid cooling capabilities, and maganda rin naman yung audio output niya, which is, from what I know, is a JBL collaboration. And of course, bypass charging and yung presence ng AI gaming tool, which making this device really stand out. Pero syempre, it's not a perfect device. Presence ng bloatware, medyo madami. Meron siyang iilan na applications din na bawal i-uninstall, which is, to me, personally, medyo common na to sa isang Infinix phone. Para sa akin, kung sasagutin ko yung tanong, yes, it is worth the hype. Lalong-lalo na kung nasa ganitong price range ka at gusto mo ng phone na built talaga for gaming, this might be the best choice right now. Lalong-lalo na if seryoso ka sa gaming at gusto mo ng sulit na value, hindi lang ito basta hype. You will really get the value that you paid for. Yun lang, hindi ko alam yung longevity in terms of software support kung hanggang kailan. Anyway, that's basically it for our Infinix GT30 Pro. In fairness, for the price of almost 14,000 pesos, again, ito yung pinaka-cheapest doon sa variations na pwede nyong pagpilian. And doon yung value lalong-lalo na may gaming kit pa na kasama that really helps with the overall gameplay. Mapapasabi talaga ako na it is worth the hype. In terms of availability, the day you are watching this is June 22, which is when I published it. Pero yung availability ng units, guys, from what I know, is June 23. So, kinabukasan, pwede na kayong bumili from the link I will be putting down here. Alright, so again, it's your Tech Girl Mary, and see you on our next video. Bye!